Fuck it, do, the fuck it, what the fuck it do, who the fuck are you, Frankie in my name and I got Frankie on my shoes, but I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump, shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah, can't waste no time. We done grown so much like a great gold vine. Mistake what's mine. We done shot to the top, ain't no rocket science. We bout to blow up. Never gonna stop, gonna drop with no brakes inside. And that's for sure. Never gonna stop, gonna keep this vibe. 20 that token, I'm finna go put it in motion. You don't know what we doing inside of the lab. We be cooking up more than just posts. Way more. Yeah, we plotting and scheming some rich shit. Yeah. We whipping some biscuit. Yeah. And these other projects couldn't fuck with us, cause they don't know my fingers are big lit. We big lit. What the fuck it do? Who the fuck are you? Frankie in my name and I got Frankie on my shoes, but I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump, shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah, yeah.
Gonna pump, no doubt. Coming for the top, we've been covering out routes. Parksville looking like a penthouse. At the top of the world, I've been chilling with the clouds. Hey, blackout in the booth. Working all night, man, I've been in my groove. AC 130, gotta hit him like Chris Move. Man, these bars coming in hot, ain't nothing new. Doc's in the mood, he been putting skeletons inside the brew. Hey, got the peasants in the room and the citizens here and my governors too. Listen, beat so fine, man. Every time I take a look, I go blind, man. I'm hypnotized.
What the fuck it do? Who the fuck are you? Frankie in my name and I got Frankie on my shoes, but I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump, shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah.
Back row.
Yeah. I turned to a monster, grew up with no papa. Deadbeat daddy, put more weight on my mother. I just kept on digging, get these diamonds at the rock, yeah. And now I'm here, and I'm blowing up your chakras. Bitch, I need that cargo, money out the iPhone. If we got a problem, then I'm pulling up the rifle. I'm the top dog, you can't name me a rival. You gave your best shot, it was dead on arrival, bitch. When I die, put my ledger in the grave. That's worth the drizzy, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I sold my soul to the fucking blockchain. When I die, put my ledger in the grave. I'm powered up and I'm going nuts, handing out these hits with another cut. Hey, you buying fiat, man, you dumber than Dumb and Dumber. I might just re-up on some ETH, man, you gotta love it. Yeah, this for my OGs. I don't want a home, I need a toad, yeah. I don't want a girl, I want a crypto hoop and a fur ball with a dental loop. Gas super hot, I don't give a fuck. Big smoke holding up the line, Pizza Hut. Yeah, can I get combo number 2? Put a crypto punk in it. Oh, why don't you? Monster, grew up with no papa. Deadbeat daddy, put more weight on my mother. I just kept on digging, get these diamonds at the rock, yeah. And now I'm here, and I'm blowing up your chakras. Bitch, I need that cargo, money out the iPhone. If we got a problem, then I'm pulling up the rifle. I'm the top dog, you can't name me a rival. You gave your best shot, it was dead on arrival, bitch.
On God, king of the crypto and NFT talk, no bling on my wrist cause my ledger been popping. I don't know nobody that could ever come and stop me. I've been catching bodies in the booth on kamikaze. King of the words and the verbs on chain. Shit so hard, I've been ripping off chains. Ring on my phone, gets my ex wanna hang. Got my first 20x, let these NFTs brain. I'm on the come up, I'm on the hunt, until the hunt. Really racing, man, I gotta go run a bakery. Now I'm making these blunts. Shit is bananas, I'm calling your nana. I'm trying to get her onto the DeFi. Mainstream banks with these deep lies. Man, their saving incentives are weak side. You'll be losing your mind. grind on this side, flipping them alts on this side. You'll be buying a JPEG on this side. You'll be comping a Franken on this side, man. I'm in a hurry, man. I'm in a hurry. Chefing it up, I've been making a curry. I got a ledger out in New York, and I got a ledger chilling in Missouri. 2020, man, my vision are blurry. All of my songs, they eat like McFlurries. Ethereum wine to dance in my liver, and a shout out to all of my Franken furries. 3D Franken familiar. You already know what it is, man. Let's go. I'm God, king of the crypto and NFT talk, don't bling on my wrist cause my ledger been popping. I don't know nobody that could ever come and stop me. I've been catching bodies in the booth, I'm kamikaze. King of the words and the verbs on chain. Shit so hard, I've been ripping off chains. Ring on my phone, guess my ex wanna hang. Got my first 20x, let these NFTs rain. NFTs rain, NFTs rain, NFTs rain. NFTs rain, NFTs rain, NFTs rain. 2020. Yeah, I'm God.
We're here to build and grow through all the pain and shows. Through all the pain and shows. We're never gonna change on our bros. We're never gonna change on our bros. We're never gonna change on our bros. Bros, 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 bros. We're here to build and grow through all the pain and shows. Through all the pain and shows. We're never gonna change on our bros. Never gonna change on them. We never gonna change on them. No, 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 no. No way you breaking my brothers. We do not fold on these suckers. We do not fold on our people, cause they treat the shit like a people. Rest of you agree we can see through. Who really here at week 2 or week 6 or 7 months later when we grinding nights like 7 or 11? Oh shit. Doc's at the altar. I'm talking that lab, he been going mad. He looking like Walter. Franken's best you'll ever have. We never falter. It hit like a dab when they play my tracks. They shoot like Revolver. Word to our haters. They show what we made of. You know no one is perfect, but not everyone makes up. All that whining gets you banned. Go take a break, yeah. And we'll be grinding with the gang. So here's what I say. We're here to build and grow through all the pain and shows. Through all the pain and shows. We're never gonna change on our bros. We're never gonna change on our bros. We're never gonna change on our bros. Bros, 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 bros. We're here to build and grow through all the pain and shows. Through all the pain and shows. We're never gonna change on our bros. Never gonna change on them. We never gonna change on them. No, 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 no.
ETHVIL. That's the name, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dr. Ethville, hailing all the way from the land of 3D Punksville. Listen, we got the most exclusive squad on the Discord. People can't even really wait to see what's in store. Elizabeth and Pepe hold us all the way down. We got a mansion at the top of Punksville town. You already know me and Dan are holding all them pounds while stacking all the nouns. No, seriously. NFTs without Frankenpunks? That's like NBA with no dunks. And we are so blue chip bullish. If you sell for less than 69 ETH, you will be foolish. I'm just saying.
We're here to build and grow.
Frankens, how we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Franken TV. Hope y'all are doing good. Got a nice show for y'all today. I know things have been looking crazy. We've been holding on, hodling with dear life throughout these turbulent times in the financial market. So my goal today with what we're doing, I want to just add some more clarity, kind of show you the light at the end of the tunnel, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how bad this does get, no matter how bearish things get. Crypto's here to stay. NFTs are here to stay. It's the future. So got a lot of great stuff to talk about. We're going to go over some new projects that I've been looking at that look kind of fire. Some interesting headlines, like a NFT dating service, which we'll get into, and then we'll also talk about Punksville stuff. So Yay! How's everybody doing, man? What's up, Spellink? We got Willius here, Tyronius. What's up, Christo Vaughn, Reggie, Hurricane? We got the Mutant Ape Club in here. Spacio, Crackerjack, yo, what's good? I'm feeling like I'm from another world. Good one, man. Bimmer, Boyvik, what's poppin'? Monkin, my G. How's everybody doing? How are we doing on this Friday? We're actually out here in New Mexico doing street interviews tonight. I bought a whole Dr. Ethel outfit. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a wig. I have the whole lab coat stuff. We're going to shoot some funny stuff for y'all. What's poppin', yo? You guys hear me okay? I'm on a mobile setup right now. I'm not in my studio, so I just want to make sure everything is crisp. I did do some sound tests, but I just want to check in with y'all. Could you drop a 666 if you can hear me all right? Munkin. Yeah, Munkin's a G, yo. Angelo, what's poppin'? Through all the pain it shows, I'm never going to switch on my bros. All that whining gets you banned. Go take a break, bro. All right, fantastic. Beautiful. Let's get into it then, shall we? I'll first start off with some Punksville news. Guys, we're looking, honestly, we're looking fantastic. We're in a really great spot right now. We we have the reserves to keep building throughout these bearish and volatile times. The Punksville world is done. Right now, what we're doing is rolling out the beta testing for the mini games. And then second to that, expanding the server space so that we can, have the capacity for a lot of new players. I'm going to drop some alpha here as well. I feel like we're going to blow a lot of people out of the water with our partnerships that are coming up in the NFT realm, but also in Web 2 realm and regarding Minecraft. If and I can see we have our really loyal, dedicated people here. So it's not like it's going to be a crazy leak, but you guys are going to be excited with what I'm going to show you very soon in terms of like possible partnerships that are coming up. I'm really freaking pumped about it. And then we got NFT NYC happening next month. We've already purchased we'll have a presence at NFT NYC June 20th to 23rd. And we're going to be having a snack bar sponsor. Dr. ETH will be speaking, and we're going to have a booth there. So, triple threat, baby. We're going to be doing a few interesting things at the event. Have to plan an after party or an unofficial event. So keep you guys posted on that. And yeah, we hope to see any of y'all who can make it to NYC to the NFT conference. Miami was a blast. So we're really pumped for New York. Real pumped. I actually got to shoot a reminder to 1 second. Yeah, so stuff in Punksville is looking fire. The DRS is going great. The Discord rewards, shout out Randy for doing that all. And we have Tweet for World that'll be coming out soon. She's been putting that together. Okay, I just need to make sure you send this bad boy to. Dope. Yeah, things are looking great here in Punksville, yo. Let me show y'all a little. Oh yeah, like our boy was saying, to lock in your DRS points, we got a form down in the description. Just go and fill that out. So one thing I'd like to share with y'all. 1 second, let me just get it open. I made a couple new banger videos. I'm working on some onboarding content right now. If y'all take a look at this, okay. Take a look at who commented on our recent tutorial. Okay, you're gonna love this. This is probably like the biggest alpha I can show right now in terms of Frankenpunks. Share system audio. Okay, check this out. So I did this recent tutorial how to buy and sell world. By the way, if you have world tokens, if you're a Frank Punk holder, you've been airdropped world tokens. If you were holding before May 5th, go and check out our tutorial how to buy and sell world tokens. I take you step by step how to use the Polygon bridge, how to buy Matic, all that good stuff. You're going to need some Ethereum to do this just to get it started. But once you get your Matic and stuff, it's just very cheap, easy transactions. Check that out. So on this video, who commented? He's like, looking good. Minecraft Curios. Who's Minecraft Curios? Oh, he's a pretty big Minecraft influencer, over 1 million subscribers. And I mean, just look at his viewership. It's crazy. This guy's garnering like hundreds of thousands of views every few days on his uploads. He's got a very, very big, loyal audience. It's insane. The ratio between his followers and his viewership is really high quality. So who knows? Maybe we have something in the works. I mean, you tell me. Why is he commenting on our shit? You know? So just a little tease. Just a little tease I wanted to put out there for y'all. A little teaserino, you know? A little teaserino. Munkin and Angelo, legend. We'll be able to purchase land with the world tokens of the futures, as in the sandbox. Absolutely, that's something that NFT Worlds is building out, and there will be some sort of mechanic like that where we'd have to look at it from our development team, whether we auction out parts of Punksville for people to purchase, or Punksville is like the governmental property that is not purchasable, and then we create new land for people to purchase. I don't know. It's up for discussion, but we definitely want to do something like that. Why are you blue balling me? Right? So, dude, I don't think people understand. Like we don't need millions of people to flood in here. If we just get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 new people from several influencers talking about our project, that's going to work wonders for Frankenpunks. And right now our project is sitting at a very modest, like easy entry fee. Like it's so cheap to get into our project, and there's going to be so much utility, man. And I haven't even gotten into like the real dope stuff with our game modes and what we're going to be doing there to make our project really unique and awesome. So it's really exciting. Yo, what's good, Ned? Yeah, exactly. Bridging the relationships everywhere. Facts. Alrighty, let's shift gears here. Let's shift gears and talk a little bit about what the heck is going on out there, out in the markets. So, for sure, I'll shoot you the invite. When Frank and G on Spotify, it's all there. Like I have all my music, but I don't know. I think we've just been overthinking on like whether we should release it or not. I can literally push a couple buttons and have it set up for tomorrow, you know. So I think we want to get that out soon. Like maybe we could just push it on YouTube and SoundCloud till we push it to like full out distributors. Like I purchased all the leases, like it's all good to go. Everything's been mixed and mastered. The music was never like a main focus. It was a complementary thing to the project, but I've heard many people keep asking, Spotify. So there's just a couple of things we need to like finalize on the back end, and we can have it everywhere. Did you get to play the big time game? I did. I recorded some clips yesterday. It's pretty sick. For a blockchain game, man, it's looking great. The movement feels good. You know, it's like a classic MMO. There's like a whole, the Trinity, the tank, DPS, healer, support. It's pretty sick. I'm impressed with what they're doing. It's kind of like barren right now. It's like a very empty world. It feels like there needs to be a lot more work done to make the world come to life. But I'm impressed. It's like the only blockchain game that was like felt like a real Web 2 game. What, not like just Dragon Fable. You know what I mean? So I'll have some clips and some live streams I'll do when I'm back in my studio to share with y'all. Yeah, Doc's gonna be hopping on in a bit. So let's just talk a wee bit about the markets. Things are looking spooky. We're still in extreme fear. We're still just oscillating around extreme fear. We're all feeling the blood of the market. I mean, we went down to 10, which is like historical. And there was at one point we hit 8, and that was like more fear than the C19 drop when the back in 2020. So look at this. We actually dipped lower than the summer lows. You all remember last year? And then we went down to an 8. Oh, we went to an 8 here on 20. So like we're back to the fear level of what we were experiencing here during like April and March. So I mean, you're hearing so many different things out there of like, oh, we're the Great Depression is here, it's all over, we're going to drop. Like, there's always these doom and gloomers that are like, they're always shouting from the hilltops that like, sell, it's all over. And when the market goes down, they're like, quote unquote, right. But a lot of these doom and gloomers are just wrong. Like, people have been calling for a stock market crash for a millennia, like a brutal crash where the stock market, the S&P 500 goes down like 50, 60, 70, 80%. And it just hasn't happened. Like, we've just been rotating up while having like mid-cycle corrections or whatever. So it's like, I have some doubt about the people who are saying like, oh, it's here, it's all over. Usually when something catastrophic like that happens, it hits you like when you don't expect it. Like in 2008, that recession, people were like the subprime mortgage loans or the dot-com bubble. People were super bullish, and then you just get rug pulled, right? It's usually when people are extremely, extremely bullish, like how we were in November of last year, and we're at 60K, 65K Bitcoin, $4,000 Ethereum. People are calling for 5K ETH, 10K ETH. I remember waking up on Twitter, $15,000 ETH is in the books. Here we go. 100K Bitcoin. This is it. It's those moments of euphoria and mania where you need to become risk averse, a little bit more risk averse. I feel that's what I've learned, really. But now that the market sentiment is bearish, now that the everyday person is bearish, it just makes me think twice about like selling and thinking that we're in for lower prices, which we could be. No one has like a crystal ball to tell you the future. And if they do, they're selling you something. They're probably trying to get something out of you. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're due for another 50% down. I just like at this point, like, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. But I think it's a little not as likely as it was back like a couple months prior. So one thing I want to show you on the charts here. This I found interesting. So this is the dollar index. This is the strength of the dollar relative to like 5-6 other fiat currencies. And right now we're seeing bearish divergence forming on the daily chart on the dollar. So essentially what this means, you can see that the price went up, right? From this point where I drew this blue line up to here, price increased, went from 103 to 104. And in crypto realm, that's nothing, but in like traditional finance, that's an insane move, right? But at the same time, we saw the strength of that move declining. So this is called a bearish divergence. So here's an example I can show you with the NASDAQ. We experienced this on the NASDAQ where we made higher prices, but we made lower highs on the strength of these moves, indicating that this, even though we have a new price, there's not a lot of power to this move, right? Whereas if you can see these prior moves here, we were like putting in higher high on the strength, higher high on the strength, higher high on the strength. And now we were just steadily putting in lower highs after lower highs and lower lows on the strength of the moves. So it's possible. I'm not saying that 100%, but just from this speculations, like, could this be the turning point for the dollar? The dollar was in an overbought area, like 80. It's been cooling down now. Looks like we're down in the 50s. Could this be the turning point of the dollar, right? If the dollar weakens or goes down, that's good for assets. That means they'll start appreciating again. We'll have to see. The NASDAQ looks disgusting. Like, look at this. Look at this chart, man. It just looks like it wants to dump. So, I can understand the fear, but at the same time, right? At the same time is like, dude, there's some amazing discounts out there. Like if you guys look at ARK, this is a what is this, an ETF? Is it ARK? ARK to USD? No. Let me see here. Was it like this? ARK? There was this one like stock that just got demolished. Let me see. It went down like 80%, like some altcoin dumps. I mean, look at Netflix, right? Netflix was destroying all throughout. That's insane. Not the 4 hour, sorry. Right now, Netflix went from like $600 to like, look, 181. So it's just such a mental game, right? Look at this chart. Holy shit. It's such a mental game because prices seem like so many people buy up here. This is just the market psychology, like the FOMO, right? Prices are getting higher. You better hop in because it's going to go higher. So you have that conviction, but it's honestly the worst time to buy. These were the worst times to buy. Right now, we're back to the valuations of Netflix back in 2018. Like, that's crazy. Look at this dump. Absolutely insane. So it's not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is an insane discount. We're talking about 70% clearance on this stock right here. If you're bullish Netflix, like if you were bullish up here, why would you not be bullish down here, right? So yeah, we're in really volatile times. We could be going lower, but even if we just look at Bitcoin real quick, it's like, how much lower can BTC go? Can it go to 25K where it was briefly? Can it go to 20K? I mean, probably. It could, but once again, like, are you here for the next week or are you here over the next 5 to 10 years, right? That time horizon is, why does it keep taking me here? BTC to USDT. That time horizon is incredibly important because look at the volatility the past year. Like you need to have a stronger time horizon because like you're pretty much gambling if you're just doing short-term YOLO. You don't want to play it like that. You want to have skin in the game. You want to be that guy buying Bitcoin at like $5 and it goes up to $20 and it dumps down to $1 and you're feeling the blood, but then you wait a couple of years and now you're up 1,000x. Like that's the game you want to play. So we're still pretty far up. Like, I mean, some people could say that this is still high valuation. I mean, sure, but we just corrected like almost 60% from these highs. So the risk to reward here is like, if I'm trading Bitcoin over the next 5 years, these are phenomenal areas to begin buying. I'm just saying for myself, right? These are amazing discounted areas to start buying. So if it wiggles down, it's like, okay, you can just get better prices, right? But it's not going to hover around here forever, ladies and gentlemen. Like it's just not going to. Though it can last a while. If we saw these corrective phases, look at this, right? This lasted quite some time. This here as well. Could we be in like some sort of like range like that we're just going to kind of wiggle like this until we begin the next phase? Who knows? There's a lot of speculation out there that like, oh no, like we're actually going to 100K this year, or we're in a full out bear market now because the NASDAQ. Look, whatever it may be, bull, bear, this, that, like just create your own strategy. You know what I mean? Create your own strategy and create a way where you can stay in this game and accumulate more tokens for the long haul. And just be careful out there. Be careful. I don't think this is the time to panic sell. Panic selling would have been great up here or even at the 40K areas. But right now, it's like if you sell now and we get a bounce, we get some sort of bounce, and then you're going to FOMO back in. And if we come back down, like you're going to get totally destroyed right now because it's so volatile. It's so damn volatile. So that's kind of my 2 cents when I'm looking at the charts. I just want to peep at the chat real quick, see what y'all are saying. I'm thinking could be till November. YouTube scream, Twitter share. Hey, Killer. Yeah, what's up, Killer? Yeah, rip up that like button, guys. Costco. Hey, Jordan, what's good? The world token, the first month's almost over. I'm so excited. Let's go, Spellink. Shout out to our leaderboard peeps, Spell, Munkin, All of y'all are crushing it. What's good, Adam? How you doing? Load up them bags. We're heading to the moon. Yeah, man. Like the biggest lesson I learned was the best time to be in the markets is the bears. It's when everything is down because that's where you like think about the people who stayed in crypto in 2017, 2018, 2019. Like some of them learned about CryptoPunks when it was trading for like half an Ethereum. You know? This is that time period where you will be, and even if we go lower, like get more excited because this is the opportunity to find stuff one very dirt cheap very early, and that risk to reward is just phenomenal, right? The risk to rewards become really really exciting. Now obviously you have to have a game plan of like how are you going to buy, like with what money. That's just something you got to do, right? That's something you got to work on to get that money flow coming in. But the bear market is where like $500, $1,000 can really go a long way if you're doing quality research and buying things for the long haul. All right, I'm gonna take a look at this article with y'all. It's kind of fire. I wanna. The time is now. Exactly. The time is now. All right, let's give this a read. It's a pretty fire article. Shout out to Crypto Banter. And Isaiah McCall wrote this. So now that crypto had its worst week, here's where the smart money is going. Okay, they don't call it smart money for nothing. I am financially demoralized. This was the ethos of several emails I received this week. Some were even on the brink of selling their entire portfolios. I wish I had good news, but I don't. We're heading for 2008 round 2, except this time the markets are on bath salts and have Florida man energy. On the bright side, this economic recession is a battle of attrition. All you need to do is outlast your enemy, and your enemy is the urge to sell. If you continue dollar cost averaging into high quality investments, you will see an economic turnaround eventually. So here's where smart money is heading. Matic, Polygon. Shout out to Polygon. Our game is essentially built on Polygon. Shout out to NFT Worlds. Facebook announced it will build its NFTs and other meta apps on Polygon, yo. Massive. This is true. Go check it out. This is what it linked to. So they mentioned that Instagram will add support for NFTs on blockchains, including ETH, Solana, Flow, and Polygon. And Ryan Watt, he mentioned that we're excited to share that Meta is partnering with us as they make their push into Web3. That's massive. Absolutely massive. That's really, really dope. Let's see here. For the most part, this just means Polygon is on sale, right? So like so much good stuff brewing underneath, but the price action is illogical. Just how we had Dogecoin pumping to almost $1, right? And now it's like at 9 cents. It's gotten brutally demolished. Price is not something that's entirely logical. It's rather emotional. So that's something y'all need to keep in mind. Like, don't be deceived by price. If you believe in something, there's strong fundamentals. Price is the last thing that moves, you know? So let me see here. Sorry. Any other day would have sent the price of Polygon flying. Instead, because we're in a bear market, Polygon is at historic lows. For me, that just means Polygon is on sale. Polygon's also going to have carbon negative soon, which will certainly make it more attractive to developers and users. If Ethereum's true potential gets unlocked with ETH2 and Layer 2's take off, Polygon will easily be a top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap. That's what he's thinking. Terra Luna. When Terra Luna to $1. Is this massive recovery possible? No. Stop it and get help. Now that Terra Luna has collapsed, idiots online believe that holding millions of tokens one day will make them rich. Wrong. The only people who made money off Terra Luna were people who shorted it all the way down to zero. Whether Terra Luna forks or burns the rest of its supply doesn't matter. It has zero long-term value and now has the same credibility as an MBA from Trump University. The fact that people still believe in Terra Luna makes me think we shouldn't exist as a species. Oh my God. If you want to gamble your life savings, go to Vegas. At least you have a chance of winning there. Cardano. Currently Cardano has the most active developers in the space and is far ahead of its competitors in terms of decentralization and security. ADA also has its upcoming Basho upgrade, which will give it its ability to scale. Right now, Ethereum can only handle 15 transactions per second. Cardano, with its upcoming upgrade, will be able to handle thousands of transactions per second. This makes ADA a sleeping giant during the bear market. Okay, Michael Burry. Yo, if y'all have seen The Big Short, Michael Burry is a legend, right? Let's interrupt the program with a special message from Michael Burry. You know, the one-eyed guy from The Big Short who bet against the subprime mortgage market and won. Michael Burry hates the American economy. He also hates tech and bets against it constantly. That's why it surprised me when he suddenly sold all his value assets, reversed course, and went heavy into tech stocks. Burry's sudden reversal here is a lesson in value investing. It's not always about buying the dips or predicting what the Fed will do every second. It's about buying good companies and assets at a good price. That is the alpha, bro. Buying good companies and good assets at a good price. Tech, including crypto, is at prices so low they might as well be marked clearance. Be marked for clearance. That's why Burry bought in. With that said, I still believe we're early into this crash. We could go lower. Okay, this guy thinks we're check back around August, October when we like put in the lows or like the bottom. We're not at 2008 levels of panic in the markets yet. Once we see large investment funds fail, like Cathie Wood's insanely risky ARK funds, that's what I was looking for, ARK, credit markets start facing dysfunction. We see people on Bloomberg begging for the Fed to lower interest rates. We'll be looking at panic. That leads us to two of my favorite investments during all of this. And of course, the big two, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Is this the bottom? He's saying he hopes not. He wants to rack up more BTC. I'm confident the fundamentals of both these projects both have sound monetary policies, strong communities, and are battle tested. That's true. That is true. I also believe that Ethereum will continue to outperform Bitcoin in the long run as the long-awaited ETH2 upgrade comes. They call it the triple halvening with ETH2 because you have proof of stake, and you have a burning mechanism, and then you have what was the other stuff? It basically constantly deflating the supply of Ethereum, like constantly. So that could be like absolutely insane. Once proof of stake is fully set up with all the other upgrades, ETH2 could be massive, but God knows when it's going to come. Let me see here. Here's financially bored. I like this part. So whatever you do during the recession, just don't get bored. Okay. Boredom is the number one killer of portfolios. Most people lack the delayed gratification gene and lose the will to keep their money invested. They see their portfolio going down. They just can't handle it. This is the number one reason why people underperform the market. They lack the discipline to stay invested during bear markets. So what do you do to prevent financial boredom? Hey, find a good book. Find a good girlfriend. I recommend deleting Tinder. Work on your fitness. Decent advice, man. Just don't sit around like a lump. Being financially stable isn't a purpose. It's a side mission. If your life isn't interesting before financial stability, it won't get any better after that. I promise you that. So there you have it. This is what's going on with smart money. Stay disciplined, stay the course. Whatever you do, don't catch the Florida man fever. It's not worth it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Isaiah McCall. Very well written. What do you guys think of that? I think that's fire. I think that was fire. Netflix got destroyed. ETH is internet and Matic is Google. Back to normal in the blink of an eye. Everything on sale right now. Precisely, yeah. I completely agree. Luna to $1 or 0.0001. Dude, right now Luna is just like, I would not get anywhere near that. No offense to any holders or people who believe in that project. It's just spooky. Pretty right on. Right? Keep in mind that the best moves in the market are always unexpected, right? Usually when we soar and we rip up, it's when everyone's bullish and they don't believe Bitcoin's going to pump. Usually when we dump hard, it's when everyone's bullish and they're like, no, we're going to the moon, and then we dump. So I'm not a genie. I can't tell you on the timing, but my gut is telling me that like we could go 10 to 20% lower. It could be boring for the next 6 months or maybe even longer. But nonetheless, like, bro, this is an amazing opportunity. As much as it sucks, I was involved in some pretty risky altcoins that got destroyed. So I feel the blood. But nonetheless, like, you got to find a way to make the most of it and learn and create new strategies that are just more how you say stable and less crazy, so you can actually have skin in the game long term, because like you don't want to make that mistake of like not owning any of the top five and you're just like have a couple degen coins that have never been battle tested, have never gone through a bear market. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. All right, moving on. A couple other things we can talk about here. There's this new Solana. Check this out. There's this new Solana. I don't know if you guys heard of this. DeFi Land. It's pretty dope. It looks like some sort of Farmville mixed with, like, I don't know how to put it. It's like a strategy game. Here's some gameplay of it.
Holy shit! Gen Zero NFTs for DeFi Land release. World is the sheer amount of stuff there is for you to do. Okay, so they really weren't joking when they said this was an all-in-one solution for a DeFi project. You can go to your markets, and all you need to do is load into the game.
So it's kind of similar to DeFi Kingdoms, but it's less pixelated. It's a different graphic, and it's decentralized financed gamified DeFi. So like your Uniswap is this market. Let's take a look.
Solana, and you can get all of your tokens.
There you go. You can swap your coins there, which is pretty dope.
XP.
They have yield farming. It looks like
yield farming. You can create
laboratory
seeds from your laboratory to put into the farms, and you can play a myriad of games as well. Not to mention the NFT Seed Garden, which
damn.
in a little while.
So they have yield farming here. I guess you can like grow shit.
Oh,
nice.
Don't know what they are.
So be careful. Like these APYs are ridiculous. Usually they put high APYs to attract people to get in, but there's no way you're gonna have 313% stable. That's just ridiculous, right? Luno is giving you 20% and they got destroyed. So be very weary when you see high APYs.
You need to know what they are. 21st.
Okay, we'll take a look at some of the games in here.
Memory game first.
That's pretty dope.
This is fiendishly difficult. It's okay. You think it's okay when it gets to level 3 or 4. We're gonna be having some issues.
So we got some card games in here. Cute. Oh my god, damn, yeah, that is pretty difficult. Jesus. And they got some shooting thing. Some shooter.
For these
hit the target.
Special ones that pop up.
So it's just good to see the evolution, you know what I mean? We went from having like no products to now like actual working products, you know. I like it. I like what they're doing. It's dope. It's not financial advice, not telling you to go buy it, but definitely do learn. Go learn about it. It's new. See what they're about. It looks like they have backing from Animoca Brands. They got some notable investors in here. But it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm excited to see what they're going to do here. We know that gaming projects right now are not doing too well. You know, I showed you guys DeFi Kingdoms. A lot of gaming stuff has just been destroyed. If I type in Jewel, right now it's not doing the greatest, down to 57 cents. It was like $8 when I looked at it. So it's had some brutal corrections. I think there was also some things going on where people stopped trusting this game or something. There's some trust issues. So really, really, really be careful. This is super high risk stuff. If you're buying a token or you're buying their NFT, I just implore you to go learn. Just go learn. That's the best thing you could do. They're not doxed. The team's not doxed. They have some Attack on Titan characters. So keep that in mind, that you don't really know these people. And yeah, I just think that's pretty cool. I like what they're building. I like the product there. DeFi Land. That's the name of the project. Let me just take... Okay, Universal Music to release NFTs on LimeWire, Algorand Marketplace. Okay, so this might become a staple when we have new album drops, like Taylor Swift drops or K-Dot drops. You can also pick up their NFTs on these NFT trading platforms. Universal Music Group signed a deal to let its artists release NFTs via the upcoming music platform LimeWire. How dope is that? See, this is untapped. Like, guys, I really want to be early to this where I'm like buying that shit early, because there has not been that music NFT wave yet, and I think we're just getting started. And this is what I mean. This is the beauty of the bear market: is you can be early on this stuff. You can be early to these new trends that have not even formed yet. Digital music sharing services are coming back in Web3. Just a few days broke that the Napster will return. Wow, it's crazy. They're all going into the NFT marketplace. Dope. And Universal is humongous, everybody. Universal Music Group is like, let me just check their music group market cap. How big are they? 20. What is the market capitalization? $36 billion. Holy smokes, yo. That's crazy. Wow. So, like, just think about that, right? That's a giant. Oh, those are my macros. That's a giant in the space. Collectively, the UMG lineup includes massive artists like Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, Rolling Stones, U2, BTS, Chris Stapleton, Weeknd, ABBA, Elton John. I think Drake recently signed something with Universal. Let me double check that. Universal Music Drake. Yeah. He did like a $400 million deal recently, guys. So we're talking like the blue chip artists are all part of 360 million. 360 up front, it all comes full. So 360, that's insane. He also alludes to owning his masters. That's crazy. Good for him. Or is it 400 million? I don't know, man. It's a ridiculously big bag he's getting. But now we got Drake on Universal as well. So keep that in mind, yo. We have like extremely AAA artists, celebs that are there. And yeah, like that's going to be nuts. I'm excited to see how LimeWire is going to do. So that's pretty huge, yo. Lonely Ape, the NFT dating service, canceled due to lack of women. Sorry, crypto bros, you're just not that hot. Let's imagine for a moment that you made it in crypto. Every morning you wake up, you post a GM to your thousands of NFT acolytes on Twitter. Acolytes. Your profile picks 200 grand, blah, blah, blah. While you make coffee, you stop scrolling for a second and you threaten legal action against someone who took a screenshot of your chimpanzee just because they can. And then you settle it for a long day of looking at grass and hoping that the $1 trillion crypto cash won't hit your wallet too hard. As the day drags on, you begin to feel like there's something missing. How could this be? You have everything you've dreamed of. A little pregnant woman from Damien's Hirst Certified Lover Boy cover, a cozy plot of land in the metaverse, the ire of the art establishment. Then it hits you. What you're lacking is love. Of course, this is purely hypothetical scenario. Many crypto investors and NFT collectors have highly rewarding romantic lives or loving families. I'm sure. That being said, there are plenty enough lonely hearts in the NFT space that someone came up with an idea of creating a dating service, especially for them, named Lonely Ape Dating Club. Oh, Lord. Launched in February, a couple months back, promising to link up like-minded degens. Oh, Lord. Sign me up, you might say, as a lonely crypto bro whose experience with women has up until now been limited to World of Women NFTs. And that's just and it's just not cutting it anymore. Sometimes a crypto punk just needs to be held, you know? Well, you would have been in luck because that aforementioned profile picture is your ticket into this exclusive group. Ooh. Unfortunately, however, the Lonely Ape Dating Club has been canceled just a few months after it arrived. More like not finding true love, am I right? Due to the unforeseen circumstances, project has been put on hold indefinitely, reads a statement from the website. However, its creators, Year4K or Y4K, ragtag team of hackers and NFT collectors, got into more detail in a May 14 tweet. Unfortunately, due to the vastly uneven ratio of men to women who signed up to our waitlist, we've decided to put, GG. I mean, it's a cool concept. It's just too early. Like, this will definitely be something one day. Like, I really like this concept. Like, the people are getting it. But it's just like we're not at that mass adoption where it's like well distributed, where a little bit, like I'm pretty sure 90 to 98% of the people in this space are men. It's just, just is what it is. That's how it is right now. That will change. Just how like the internet now, like think about the internet, like wow, I'm at 6 billion users. We're still so damn early. Like the most amount of people in crypto are like into Bitcoin and Ethereum. The adoption rate for NFTs is like the amount of active users is equivalent to that of Bitcoin in 2013. It's so damn early right now. It's so damn early. So we still got 5 to 10 to 15 years before we catch up. Maybe faster. We are growing faster than the internet in terms of user adoption, but I would say give it a solid 5 years till we can actually have working like proper apps like this. But hey, it's pretty dope, yo. Who knows? Who knows what other people will do? Too many bros. Lol, who would have predicted that women would be far outnumbered by men on the dating app that required a Bored Ape? That's actually not that surprising. Pretty much anyone with an understanding that 10,000 people, which is the amount of Bored Apes out there in the world, is not enough to populate a dating app. Of course not. What they should do is like, I mean, maybe they could do it where if you have to just own some sort of NFT, like the top 100 or something. I don't know. It's an interesting concept, though, nonetheless. And I think one day there will be. Who knows? Maybe Tinder will do something like instead of buying Tinder Premium, you just buy their NFT. You have Premium forever. Like there are concepts like that that could work in Web 2. But it's interesting for like a Web 3 only dating app. It's interesting. I think more social clubs are the thing right now, but dating apps will come eventually. Yeah, pretty interesting. I found that kind of entertaining. GameStop's jumping into NFTs as the market is collapsing. Let's say, I'll remember the GME run. So it's just cool to see them going hard and just adopting it. What the internet did for communication, blockchains do for value. Now, global communities can connect, coordinate, and transact like never before. Public, permissionless, credibly neutral value layers, power to the players. GameStop NFT. That's freaking dope. Shout out GameStop, yo. Shout them out for jumping on top of this trend that is going to take over the world one day. What was it? I mean, they were at like $3, and then they went to like a couple $100. What's GME right now? GME stock, 92 bones. What a bounce back for GameStop. Like, look at this, $3. The GME pump, the short squeeze was insanity, absolute insanity, legendary. That's crazy. Let me just take a look here. Okay. CryptoPunk's holding not too bad. 51 ETH. Not too bad, eh? We're seeing, like I said, the NFT market is not that it's not correlated. Of course, it's correlated with cryptos. But still, like, Bored Apes, 96 Ethereum. Like, crazy. Mutant Apes are at almost 20 Ethereum. OK Bears, 210 Solana. Like, geez, man. Azuki, 13 ETH. Invisible Friends is, how is she doing? Up, I guess, up today. So NFTs aren't going nowhere. Now, the future of NFTs may not be what we're staring at right now. It's going to have a completely different form, I feel. It's not just going to be monkey JPEGs. But, hey, man, this is good. This is really good that, like, we're still seeing volume and people trading, people are active, and that they're just not dying out when the markets are dumping or the markets are uncertain. It's I think it's a good thing for us. I think that pretty much brings out my lineup here for y'all. I think these are this Universal America's Music Group. Okay, dope. Yeah, it's pretty nutty, eh? A lot of great stuff that's coming. What's up, Daniel? Franken Cash, Drake taking over. LimeWire, that's still a thing. They're relaunching as an NFT, a Web3 platform. Let me just see if... Okay, we good. Okay, beautiful. Beauty. Hop in now. We're going to have Dr. ETH hop in here with us for very soon. Adam Koopy. Let's adopt Luna as our coin. That's not happening, my G. That is not happening. Frankenpunk's matchmaking dating app. Are we going to issue Frankencoin? We're using World Token. That's going to be a part of our ecosystem. Solana platform is nice. Memory game is fun. Yeah, LimeWire is about to change the game again. That's true, yo. Y'all remember in the early 2000s, man, LimeWire was like the thing. Was the thing. 580,000 Luna still holding till the end. Good God. I pray for you. I hope it works out, man. I really do. I really hope it works out. Personally, I'm just not getting involved. I'm just choosing not to, mate. I'm just choosing not to. Alrighty, we'll just have a little brief intermission until Doc hops on. Who is this?
Listen, Doc, it's hard.
I remember downloading songs on LimeWire and you just needed to listen before the 100% just in case it was an ad or X-rated. Dude, yeah, man. I remember people were doing smart stuff where, so that's how Soulja Boy like started becoming popular. He would take like hot singles that were popping. He would name his music and tag the music exactly like that new single, but it just was his song instead. So people would be looking for like that popular song and they'd be downloading the wrong one and listening to it. But then it was like, whoa, this thing is popping. And like, what is this? What is Crank Soulja Boy? What is this? You know? Who called me to the moon? Hard Rock Nick, yo. That's my G right there. Alrighty, we're just gonna enjoy some music for a little bit. Gonna take a little bathroom break, and then we will have a chit chat with Dr. Eth.
Dr. Eth so evil. Ain't no telling in the lab what he gon' do. Doctor, I need Franken powers. So the doctor, he took me to the Franken Tower. Yeah. Sweeping the flow, do it more, do it again, do it some more. Sweeping the flow, do it again, do it again, do it some more. I need some more, Franken punks, I got some more. Hold on them all, hard on my Franken, I'm hard on my Franken, I'm hard on. You see these hands made of diamonds, they be shining. I've been here for some time and OG roller get assigned in. Pull up, we've been climbing with my Frankens, we've been climbing, we've been rising, flying. Ain't no fun around here. Put them motherfuckers in the mud, buzz like Lightyear. How we fly around her, I'm the plug for the rhymes here. Ain't nothing like 3D Franken punk, so sublime here. Yeah. Dr. Eth, I'm so evil. Dr. Eth so evil. Ain't no telling in the lab what he gon' do. Doctor, I need Franken powers. So the doctor, he took me to the Franken Tower. Yeah. Sweeping the flow, do it more, do it again, do it some more. Sweeping the flow, do it again, do it again, do it some more. I need some more, Franken punks, I got some more. Hold on them all, hard on my Franken, I'm hard on my Franken, I'm hard on. Good morning. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Check. We too early like birds, getting in those worms and you nerds hating, just curve them, they fought and they just some vermin. Can't handle us, you too nervous, it's cause you ain't got no purpose. Yeah, check it. NFTs super sexy, man, it always lures me. I'm too focused and you know you'll never ever deter me. Crypto astronaut, DJ moving so hazardous. Crypto, what I gon' dabble, open seas like chapel, yeah. Chasing 100 exes, my ex, she been getting jealous. The man she's with like a peasant if you comparing me. I had to give you up, girl, for my legacy. I'm so grateful for my 3D Franken family. 3D Franken family. For my 3D Franken family. For my, check it. Ned, get the champagne. Hey, yo, Dan, let it rain. Real, recognize real, know I'm saying? Wait, hold up, Super Saiyan. Power level, 100K. Yeah, fractionalize that punk. Yeah, 4 volts, keep them safe. More sauce for the sake of it. Your eardrums getting blessed. Free meal, cousin. How you do it so smooth, like you stealing dozens? Right under your nose, you ain't seeing nothing. Bro, long time coming. Long nights in the basement, amounts to something. Snitching about your problems will get you nothing. Start stitching up your life. Are you building something, homie? Have you written something, or you simply bluffing? Huh? Talk is cheap. You won't hear a peep from me unless I'm on the beat. Walking through the city streets of 6 right over me. I've been doing I've been going crazy, man. Cut it.
Shorty pick a number, ask her what she want, and she told me that she only need a one-on-one. You can go and check the wallet, I'm just having fun. Watch the money come, I ain't tryna flip, baby, I just bought the dip. And yeah, my bitch is curvy, I ain't talking about her hips. Didn't need a white list, took a shot I can't miss. I'm just sleeping while they sleeping, they forgot the D-list. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want that FOMO. We about to blow. Don't blink too quick, might miss it when we go.
And I don't wanna die out now. Dr. River said I'm gonna find out right now. Said the flow gon' be 2 weeks now. And I hope you all hold to 10 East now. And I don't wanna die out now. Dr. River said I'm gonna find out right now. The flow gon' be 2 weeks now. And I hope you all hold to 10 East now.
Punk's Villains. How are we doing? Is Dan okay? Is he all right? I'm fantastic. How are you doing, Dan? You talking about me or are you talking about you, Dan? Huh? Which Dan are you talking about? See you all later. Yo, take care, Spellank. By the way, guys, down into the description is our DRS check-in to get your points. So go and fill out that form to get your Discord reward points. We'll do some giveaways. I think we can do some Alalis giveaways until Doc joins us. How does that sound? Okay. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. Maybe we should give away Frankenpunk because I feel like that would be also really juicy. We'll do it. We'll do it soon. We'll do it real soon because we have We have someone special in the building. Someone call him the great mystical force that created the darkness in the universe. Some call him Rick and Morty copycat, or Rick and Morty, a secondhand Rick and Morty. I call him the one and only Dr. Eve. Dr. Evil.
Rick
Oh,
has nothing on me, dude.
good to
Rick
have you
has
back
nothing
on
me.
stream, dog.
Thanks, I appreciate it. What's up with you, Dan? How you hanging?
Doing fantastic. I'm actually out here downtown Toronto. We're doing interviews. I got my Dr. Evil outfit for later tonight to do some funny, goofy shit.
You just burning everyone's bags with your TA, with your chart analysis.
Exactly. I'm just going out there causing FUD, causing people to panic sell, buying all the blood, buying all the fear. Just the way the market works, bro.
Exactly. Oh, dude. I mean, it's a battlefield out there. So you got to stay strapped in. You got to get your infantry in check, and this market makes men out of boys, right?
That's true. That's some facts right there, man.
It's,
How are you doing, man?
Good. It's actually my birthday today, so.
Oh, dude, let's go!
Just spending time
Happy
with
birthday,
the
bro.
Frankenpunks. Spending time with the Frankenpunks in the office, no days off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I haven't checked in a minute as we've been doing a few things, and I think that's something that we need to get back to as well. Doing some more Twitter Spaces and doing more like just connections with the community and other projects and things like that as we roll out the world and roll out our version of our metaverse, if we can even call it that. So I mean, I'm really pumped. I'm excited. I mean, there's a lot going on, and
let's go, man.
Yeah, there's
Happy
a lot
birthday,
going
bro.
on. Thanks.
It's good to have you here, yo. Yeah, people missed you, yo. They need that doc energy.
Yeah, exactly. They need to FaceTime with the doc, which
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, is hey. I mean, I'm happy to give it to him. I mean, it's there's only so many calming forces in Frankenpunks, and the doc's face and the doc's smile, and if I can breathe a little life and confidence into what we're doing, I mean, that's an easy win for us and an easy win for me. So definitely want to do that, and definitely want to just keep building, keep our heads down, and keep building, and I don't know. We seem to be in a pretty good spot right now, so I'm just excited.
Beauty, dude. Beauty. Yeah, I mean, we're chilling. Yo, chat, if you guys have any questions, shoot away. Dude, that's awesome. I wish I made you something. I should. Maybe I'll make some dumb, goofy thing for your birthday. Give you
fine.
some good laughs.
I don't know. I've never been the biggest birthday guy. I'm not like a person who has like a birthday week or a birthday month. I'm just almost kind of like get it over with. Like,
I feel
like,
that.
let's move on.
I'm the same way. Yeah,
Let's
I'm not
move
into
on
like
to
the big
another
celebrations
day.
and
I feel
you.
I'm not really
Humble.
that type of
humble man.
I've never been that type of person. So I mean,
You're not that kid from Harry Potter where you're like, only 48 gifts? Last year you got me 49. You're supposed to get me 50 presents this year.
Exactly. I actually, if you don't get me a gift of over $100 in value, we're no longer friends. Actually,
I gotta pull together like 100 ETH, otherwise like I'm done. I'm no longer part of Frankenpunks.
Exactly. I actually, what am I talking about? I don't accept Luna here. I don't accept any USD here for birthday gifts either. Only cold hard Ethereum or Bitcoin, and only in full amounts. Okay, so
I'll send you 50 million Luna, bro.
Only whole Bitcoins, whole Ethereum. Show you love the doctor.
Damn, coiner, you're a full coiner.
Exactly. None of that Ethereum classic bullshit either. Okay.
What about crypto Dow billionaire, illionaire, trillionaire, Inu coin, bro? I got mad big to that.
I mean, if it hasn't popped yet, if you have some insider trading, let me know.
Okay, I got you. Resale. I'll get you on the ground floor. It's a Ponzi, but you got to get on the
mute that
ground.
out, Dan. Dan, mute that out. Actually, cut that. Okay.
Yeah.
We can't let.
This is all hypothetically, allegedly. This is
This is all financial.
never even happened.
It's all financial entertainment.
Exactly. Big facts, dude. Big facts.
I mean, I think I hope people have liked the airdrop. That was probably 3 or 4 weeks in the making. We went through a lot of testing to make sure that worked, and and in many ways, I think with the market downturn, we've been selling a fair amount of our ETH into stable coins for a while, thanks to Dan, the professor, who
smart guy.
definitely just a good risk manager as well. I think that goes without saying. So really, really smart on his part. And then I think it's really increased our buying power a lot. Certainly, I think every kind of massive project under the sun is kind of taking a hit. Even Bored Apes. I mean, if you look at what they were from 3 weeks ago or before the deeds drop, wasn't the floor like 150 ETH or something?
Yeah, dude. It touched 155.
And now it's 100 or under 100. So I mean, that's just a tiny 50% downturn. So I mean, I think a lot of the things in the space, there's just, I just can't help but think there's just people getting wrecked all over the place. So this is, and I've seen some people, I think I don't spend much time on Twitter anymore. I wish I could, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's become quite difficult to deal with. But besides that, I think some of the things that I have seen on Twitter recently are actually pretty smart from people that I trust, where it's just I experienced something like this literally last year at this time, right? If you take the chart back last year, Ethereum was
the summer drop, right?
Yeah, basically the pre-summer drop, because it was 4,400 or something.
Yeah.
And it dropped all the way to 1,800 or 1,700.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
was a pretty.
And I was trying to buy the dip and trying to it's dipping to 33K, and then it bounced back to 3,300. I'm like, I'm up 10%. And then now it's down to 25, and now it's down to 2K, and now it's down to 1,800.
Yeah.
I just think there's a reason why I think some of the best traders during this time, and they joke about it, but it's okay, you basically prepare during the bull market for a bear market, and then when the bear market comes, you just get outside, play video games, do it. There's really, unless you're the top 0.1%, or you're just incredibly I think it's just luck at the end of the day. It's just luck. It's people are just making plays, and if there's 100 people throwing blindly at a dartboard, one person is going to hit the bullseye, 2 people are going to hit the bullseye. They're going to think that they're brilliant too. They're like, oh shit, I really know, what the fuck is going on, and
it's scary.
My god, and they'll make all these Twitter posts about I saw this one guy who was oh yeah, during the bull I've been getting into stables and using APRs and interest. Well, and he was touting it and look at me, I'm so good. But then of course one of the protocols that he put stables in was Anchor, right? So he's getting 18%, and you don't go back and be so how much did you have in Anchor? So how much did you how are you looking now? So I think there's just really I think the best plan is just hibernate somewhere, find a good blanket, get a great show, and just hunker down and just make sure that you're you at some point you're just very secure, or not even secure, you're just comfortable with your position,
stable,
and you're not trying to it's literally like, look at some of the sharks that are in the water with like Luna and whoever it was, whether it was Citadel or someone like,
Yeah.
or if he was like a rogue actor, or if it was even Do Kwon himself, right?
Right. We
You know,
don't know.
like, but you also just there's like fucking like megalodons just like
It's insane.
in the depths, just like when they see a moment where they know they can strike, like dude, they just move in and they absolutely pounce. They destroy the market. They do whatever they want. So it's just
Yeah.
like
It's a dog eat dog world, yo. Like, not everyone is your friend in these markets, especially crypto's like so young, so unregulated. So it's like, hey, you know, they say wild wild west. Well, welcome to the wild wild west,
yeah,
yo. Like,
yeah. Get on that horse. It never stops bucking either. You can let it fall off. Hopefully, you wore some good pants.
oh my goodness, yeah,
My
exactly.
legs are chapped, Dan.
Get those iron boxers, bro. Protect the groin. Keep it safe.
The iron I prefer bronze boxers, but that's just me. It's a little nicer.
Bronze?
A little
Dude,
nicer.
come on, rune or dragon material.
Exactly. It's actually that's so 2007 RuneScape. Dan. Not even funny.
Dude, you're on that mithril.
You're so old school, dude. It's all about it's what are like the best gears now. It's all about the Torva. The
Torva.
Yes.
I don't even see. I'm way too old school, man. I stopped playing RS after 07.
It's actually funny. One of the other founders, the founder of Skuxverse, this guy named Liam, he also actually plays a shit ton of RuneScape.
That's
so
awesome.
We've actually played together. He's actually better than I am.
Dope, bro.
He's actually much better than I am.
Beauty.
It's sad. He's much better than I am.
Damn it.
But yeah, it's so I don't know. I just especially with where we're at, like scaling into world with a fair amount of our stuff in stables, with even like a lot of the things that people don't see behind the scenes that take a lot of time, from like taxes to like hiring these influencers to finding some type of marketing plan to managing our team to running some of these contests,
development
systems, and even just pure development. Like that stuff takes a lot of time, and that stuff.
It's not a straight line path, right? It's not just like press button, product, press this. It's like it's a messy process. Like you mentioned, or even with the influencers, like you work out a deal and then it goes south, and then this is that. Like it's not just like pull lever and then everything is like sunshine and rainbows. It takes work, man. But I think we are in a fantastic spot. I'm really hyped with the game. Punksville looks beautiful. I'm really pumped for the mini games. We were kind of talking about other mini games that we could build in the future. I think people are going to be ecstatic when everything is like good to go and launched, and then the doors that can open from that with other projects like Skuxverse or whoever else in Web3 NFT worlds, and even Web2 Minecraft. Like, it's really exciting. It's a great time to be in Frankens, and like we were discussing, the entry being so low, like it's fantastic for newcomers right now, like absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's some exciting stuff, yo. How are we looking for NFT NYC? I know that's like a month away roughly.
Good. I mean, I think we're looking really strong. We're sending in the payment, I think either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna have a speaking opportunity. We have a booth. We're gonna sponsor that snack bar, and then hopefully get a few unofficial events on the calendar as well, just for our holders that are there. I mean, I think a lot of these events and conferences, I think are really great opportunities just to like network as founders and as team members.
Yeah.
As we saw in Miami, just like getting out there, chatting with people, getting out there, and also just a chance for us as a team just to get to know the people on our team and see our community and form those connections. Like, I think it really, it's a special time because everyone's like, nobody's seen each other. Everyone's kind of still like, is the man who's saying he's a man, is he a woman? Are they outside of the country? Are they
Yeah.
spamming each other? Are they, like what the fuck is going on? So I think it's just a nice time to like get to know everyone and circle up as a community and form a closer bond. I think, and I think it's a great time to like discuss and see like what is next and what are our goals, and even just I think what one thing that we were talking about on the team meeting yesterday of like I think where Dan and I are standing, the founder Dan is, we just we're really in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
We have a lot of opportunities. We have a bunch of doors that we could potentially go down, and a lot of people in the peanut gallery that are just like kind of, hey, do this, hey, do that, hey, why don't you partner with us? Give us this, reaching out to us like, and I think by and large, I think we've almost been too much of nice guys with some of this stuff. Like, I think like the more founders and the more people we talk to, but and there's a few that I think are really strong and really know what they're doing. But by and large, we're just like, what is this guy talking about? Like, what are they doing? Like, they're building 4 different projects at the same time. Like, they're building on Solana, they're building on ETH, they're building on Stacks, they're building on like, and they're working on 4 different things, and they're like, but nothing's working. We don't understand. Like, or we're going to try and do this, and we're going to engage people this way, and it's just like, yeah, I don't agree with anything that you're saying. And like, and by and large, I think we, even from our community, like I think early on, like we were just listening to a lot of like the peanut gallery of like just people that were like, hey, you should try this, or you should do this, or I don't like this part about the project, or I don't like this part about the project. When I think the whole team, and especially Dan and I think knew exactly what to do, but we just kind of, there was so much chatter and so much noise that we just kind of, I think, lost our own way for a second there of just like, what are we doing this for, and how are we trying to return value, and why are we doing this, and and listening too much to what I think people that are unimportant to the overall vision of our project, what their what their point and their statement is, and I think we're slowly, and I think recently we're just slowly getting back to like, hey, we just really care about a few things. We really care about continuing to work on this project, communicating a lot more effectively, releasing development updates in terms of a game, or in terms of an animation, or in terms of an airdrop more effectively, and I think really starting to, I think, just take more ownership of like, hey, here's kind of where we're going to go, and if you want to ride with us, if you don't. And there's obviously, like, in the back of my mind, I think I'm like, damn, our floor used to be this, and people bought in at this, and damn, even like my own family and my friends like bought in at super overpriced, inflated prices, or just really high prices, and like, so I have no visions of leaving the project for a while. Like, I think if we build over the next 2 years and we just consistently release updates 3-4 times a week, I hope people have noticed over the past month, like, we've been a lot better about releasing announcements, a lot better about putting depth and clarity into those announcements, and starting to really just complete our goals effectively. The airdrop we said would happen in 10 days, it happened in 7 or 8. Our game, we talked about releasing at the start of June. We're going to be able to hit that deadline very easily. With other things like sidekicks or monsters, or secondary NFT project, I think we all want that in the cards. Like, we definitely want that in the cards. But I think, like, with where we're at as a project, like, we just need to, I think, have a very clear value proposition, a very clear goal moving forward of just, here's what we're going to do, here's how you're going to use your NFT, here's how you're going to basically see value from the project. And I think as long as we can continue getting the most out of our team, continue getting the most out of our partners, and have a very clear vision of what we want to do moving forward, like that's kind of the only thing we should be concerned with. And I think just keeping your advisor circle very, very small,
Yeah.
like it's so underrated, but that's like just keeping the people that you really listen to very small, 3 or 4 people, 5 max, and you just, hey, and with everyone else, it's like, hey, I appreciate your feedback and appreciate your thoughts. Well, here's why we're doing this, or here's what we're doing and why. And we've thought a lot about this, and this isn't just a reaction or an impulsive decision. It's something that we feel is really the right way to move forward. And so I think that's kind of where we're at as a team, and I think, or at least where we're at from a leadership direction, is try and get the most out of our team, release this game, release a solid reward system, market and influence the shit out of it. Because quite frankly, I think it's just completely, as much as I want to handle all the marketing and as much as I want to be on Twitter all the time, like it's completely unsustainable for me. And it's completely like, it's almost toxic in my life to be like doing that stuff 24/7. So I guess in a way I apologize, like, that I can't do more of that, because I think it really makes a difference. But in some capacity, I think I do need to be a little bit selfish and just be like, hey, it's just not in the cards for me. And I think we're trying to get it to the point where whether it's a game or the governance system or the CryptoPunks themselves, like, we just have everything in a sustainable fashion that we can start to build, like, almost week to week on items that produce value for those things, instead of setting them up. Instead of setting up the system, get value from the system. So I think, I don't know, there's a lot there in what I just said, but I think we have a really good system going right now where I think the team's working at a really high level, and I'm just excited to see where it takes us, and excited to see like what avenues we can go down to continue to prosper as a collection and continue to win as a collection. So and who knows, like I hope the floor price goes up. I've been going to religious ceremonies recently, engaging in lots of tribunal remedies and spiritual gatherings to
Good for you. That's really good.
just to pray for our but
I mean it's good to do those things though, regardless of the floor.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's tough. I mean, that's I mean, obviously we want it to go up. Obviously that's our focus.
100%. Yeah.
I just think there's this, I don't know, there's probably just some part that we've just missed or misunderstood or something where it's just making it difficult. But I think some of the marketing stuff, and especially the influencer stuff, which is honestly just been fucking frustrating, because we've worked with a few people now, and we've worked with a few really, I think, high-end people as well, and it's just tough. It's just like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know if kind of the Web3 marketing community or the marketing avenues are out there. Like, there's a lot of people that have even reached out and, hey, I can help with this, and okay, let's go through you, okay, and it just falls apart, or it's a waste of time, or and I mean, there's only so much that this smile can take us, and we need to start I think getting people on board and into our system that I think really can kill it for us, and also just market the shit out of it. Like my gut keeps telling me, like, dude, we just need influencers, we just need marketers, we just need people that are just spouting Frankenpunks and creating cool content and marketing to their followers, and like they've even turned 180. Like, fuck, we'll pay. Like, we'll pay. Like, you know, we just want to get to know you. We want to show you what we're doing and show you our vision. And if we can just even get to that point, I think people really start to jive with us and start to feel where we're coming from. And
the dominoes will fall. It's just initially is the hardest part, right?
I think so. I mean, I think it's I mean, in many ways, you know, I feel like we want to, like, we're balancing, you know, trying to find that trampoline as much as we are trying to avoid the pothole, right?
Yeah.
So like it's a balancing act, but at the same time, I think, you know, we're getting there, we're learning, we're getting better, and I know people probably feel like that's a broken record for me, but I think even just starting out next week, you know, for us, it's I think just jumping into a lot more Twitter Spaces, leading a lot more Twitter Spaces with NFT Worlds projects, and chatting with them, getting to know other founders, just even if it's just 40, 50 people in there, you know, just being active, you know, forming connections, having some fun, you know, stuff like that, I think makes a difference, and, you know, is a driver for good for us. And so, I mean, that's kind of my look. That's kind of my focus right now.
Beautiful, dude. That's very well said. It's a lot there. It's a lot there to unpackage, but I think that's exactly what people wanted to hear. Just straight from the man himself, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not too rambly, and I could definitely sum that up, I think, more succinctly next time. But I'm just
all
speaking
good.
from the heart, man.
The birthday boy right now, bro. You want to ramble for 5 hours? Let's ramble for 5 hours.
I mean, I'm just speaking from the heart, kid. Just telling the people not what they want to hear, but hopefully what I think is important to just,
it's appreciated, brother.
Just to make decisions about the project. Like, I think one of the, you know, really smart things, or just strong things that we've all done, but, you know, Dan and I from the start have done, has just been, you know, incredibly, like, pragmatic, like incredibly, like, it's very real. Like, I'm not out here spouting, like, trying to even tone down, like, the hype stuff, like, oh, we have so much coming, and oh, we have X, Y, and Z, and we're gonna do this and this, and it's just like we're building. When it's done, you'll see it, and I bet you'll like it, you know. And that's like kind of as far as I want to go on, like, some of this stuff of just like allowing the surprise factor to take effect, and you know, like, just keeping it very real, and like not trying to, you know, be like, oh my God, we got fucked over, or oh my God, this is incredible and you're gonna fucking love it. And just keeping people's emotions very middle of the road. Like, make your own decision. Like, if you trust me, great, roll with us. If you don't, it's fine, sell it, and I'm sorry for your loss. Like, I'm not gonna like shit on anyone or do anything like that. Like, so, and I think that's by and large why we've had such a strong community.
Yeah, honestly, right? They resonate with that.
That's just why even our community, like 4 or 5 months later, is still so active and still so, like, so positive. It's like we're just building. Like, they know we're real people. You know, we're not doing anything else. We're not like starting other projects or like trying to launch other NFTs. Like, that's all we're doing. You know, we're just trying to get better every day and just trying to produce value for our holders. And I think one of these days, if we just keep fucking digging, we'll get there. We'll strike something. And so that's what we're going to keep doing. And, you know, we're going to try and do it for as long as we can. So, and I think at the very worst, and, you know, whenever our time, you know, we've been doing this for a while, if we would ever start anything else or do any other projects, like, we would want the benefit, you know, at least part of it, going to Frank and Bunk holders and going to people that have trusted us from the beginning. And it's just like any company, any type of business, like, the way you grow is from the people that, you know, place their trust in you. And so I think by and large, like, if you're you're not like bullish on the collection, at least be bullish on our team and bullish on you, me, Dan, Randy, Gaz, you know, basically everyone who's helping us out. Like we're gonna keep working. We're gonna try our hardest to make this work, and you know, even if at the very end it doesn't, we're gonna make sure that anything else we do, we want to give, you know, some value back to our holders and long-term value. So
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's something that, you know, I don't know, if you don't believe in the collection, at least believe in us and believe in kind of the fact that we are kind of approaching this in a long-term fashion, which I think at least in the first 10 years of crypto, in the first 12 years, like people who have done that have won massively. Just historically, like people who've done that have just won massively. So that's my goal. That's my kind of approach, and we're gonna yeah. I think I've liked this quote. It's something. It's like rather die than doubt. Right, rather die than doubt. So it's like, you know, we're just gonna keep moving forward with that. I'm not gonna doubt it, and you know, if it leads us into
Yes, sir, bro.
bad spot, then
We're here. We're showing up. You know,
going down.
Since November, we were doing our thing. We're still here doing our thing. We're not perfect, but hey, like this one guy was saying, he's like, I appreciate it, man. I've been fallen a fool of a couple of rugs. The fact that you were here talking and honest, it means a lot. Keep it strong, brother. You know, and yeah, man, we're gonna keep building and execute on our roadmap and try to bring as much value to our holders and the people that really care. Your advice on like the peanut gallery and being careful of like your advisors is incredible advice. I think in the NFT realm, it's a very passionate realm where people become very invested and you know, materially, but when they have that piece, the NFT, it's like they I mean, it depends project to project, but it can be a blessing and a curse. You know, there's a famous saying from the man Drake where he's like, don't ever take advice that's the best advice. And sometimes it's incredibly true. You know, not all times, but you know, who are you taking advice from? Like, are they putting themselves out there? Do they have are they doxxed? Do they have a history? You know what I mean? Like in this space, it's like a lot of smoke and mirrors, and it's not to blow smoke under everybody, but it's like, who are y'all? Like, I'm seeing your tweets. Come and get in the voice chat with me. Like, turn on your camera. Like, tell me. Like, I'm putting all of myself out here. Who are you? Like, what? It's like, I have professional opinions, and I am this internet person. It's like, okay, it is what it is. And I'm just really happy, like how we're all kind of coming into our own. And yeah, like at the end of the day, like you and Dan, the founders, it's y'all's vision. Us on the team, we're here to serve y'all, and we're here to serve the community, and just do the best that we absolutely can, man. And you know, leave the rest in God's hands. It's like, we don't have a crystal ball to make the floor go up, and we've been trying to be as noble as possible and not like do artificial pumps and just like really trying to do it the right way. And it's grueling and it's not easy, but I do think this is the way to go. Like the long-term mindset and everything here it's gold. Like price is irrational. Price is like usually like just one of, I mean, I'm not a TA guy, you know, I don't sit all day looking at the price, but you have to look what's going on underneath, you know, like what was happening with NFT Worlds back in November. Price was trash, but there was this incredible project being built, you know, and then now people take notice when it's up 50x. It's like too late, buddy, too late. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep building, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a crazy little thing, and I mean, we're just gonna keep rolling and keep rocking with it, and we'll see where we end up.
Beauty, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure we have reviewed our avatars. Actually,
I could put some tweets out. I would love to show that off. Maybe we could do a proposal or something on like, should we just hodl them? Should we raffle it to some community members? I'm not entirely sure what the avatars do right now. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jake. You know, we're gonna be here, man. We're just gonna keep grinding, keep working. and just deliver our deliverables, yo.
Yeah, that's well said. All right, Dan, I'm going to get running.
Sounds good, yo.
I appreciate the time as always. Our
Likewise,
avatars did reveal.
Maybe we can just chat later or something. I can tweet some of our stuff out, show it off to the community.
Perfect.
Sound good. Awesome. Well, dude, yo, I appreciate your time, birthday boy. You go and enjoy yourself.
I will try. I enjoy myself by working on this project and
sir.
Chatting with you. And
good man.
I appreciate the wishes.
It's always a pleasure, bro.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right, peace, guys.
God bless, dude. Take care.
Wahaha.
Remember your first you will laugh. Wahaha.
That's rough.
It's all good, man.
All right, brother.
Take it easy, bro.
I'll see you soon.
Cheers. Legends. Thanks for hopping on, Doc. Such a good guy, man. I mean, such an evil guy. All right, let's give away some Frankenpunks, yo. I would do a allow list, but I can tell everyone here's a holder, so why don't we give away some Frankenpunks? Huh? How does that sound, yo? To qualify for this giveaway, what I need y'all to do is drop 666 down in the chat. Oh, God, that was terrible. To qualify for this giveaway, just drop a 666. So I get your entries, and we'll pick out 2 Frankenpunks for y'all. And then that's a wrap, yo. Let me just... Let's go, Spacio. Yeah, to qualify, drop 666. I'm going to wait till we hit 20. We have 21 viewers. We're at 16 entries. Let's get it up to 21 entries. Oh... All right, let's get it going. We're going to pick 2 winners. Let's do it. Winner number 1. Here we go. Our first Frankenpunk winner is Angelo Pla Jung. Whoa, very long name. Angelo Pla. Congratulations. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this, Angelo, and then hop into our Discord, submit a ticket, and say, hey, I just won a Frankenpunk from the YouTube stream, and our mods will help take care of that for you. Congrats to Angelo. All right, winner number 2. Here we go. Who's going to get that Frankenpunk? The Frankenpunk. Who's going to get that Frankenpunk? Frankie Punk. Playboy G. Congratulations. You, sir, got a Frankenpunk. Beauty. Congrats, guys. Congratulations. Just a little short and sweet giveaway, Friday. Bless y'all up. Same thing to you, Playboy. Go and just screenshot that moment and just submit a ticket, and we'll get you taken care of. Congrats to both of you. Alrighty, yo, this concludes our Friday stream. Appreciate y'all coming in, tuning in, and yo, look, we're here, man. Through the bullish times, through the bearish times, we're still going to be here. We're going to be building, and just executing on our roadmap and giving y'all the best that we absolutely can. So appreciate y'all. Appreciate your time. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week, yo. No worries, yo. No worries. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Peace out.
Shorty pick a number, ask her what she want, and she told me that she only need a one-on-one. You can go and check the wallet, I'm just having fun. Watch some money come, I ain't tryna flip, baby, I just bought the dip. And yeah, my bitch is curvy, I ain't talking about her hips. Then need a white list, took a shot I can't miss. I'm just sleeping while they sleeping, they forgot the D-list. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want that FOMO. We about to blow. Don't blink too quick, might miss it when we go.